Welcome to day number 10 of your acceleration training. Yesterday we talked about getting real, right? Being able to look at things for what they truly are. And today we're going to talk about the next step, and that is getting raw, right? You're going to learn a formula, facts times feelings. They're going to equal something, right? So think about this. Since you were young, you've been taught what? You've been taught to be a man, to suck it up, that nobody cares. My grandfather was a cowboy. That's right, a real life cowboy. He worked a couple of ranches. In fact, he broke his jaw, he broke his foot, had all kinds of different injuries from being a ranch hand. He was a cowboy, right? Till the day he died, that man was a cowboy. He used to make his own horsehair rope, his own soap. That was my grandfather. He was a cowboy, a man of not many words. But the words that he did say were along these lines. He didn't want you to express feelings. Why? Because he was taught not to express feelings. And so it was always suck it up. Oh, you fell down? Cool, suck it up. Hey, things aren't going the way you wanted to? Cool, nobody cares, right? And ultimately you're taught to take these feelings and emotions that should naturally come out and bottle them up and hide them and suppress them, right? When was it that you were taught that it wasn't okay to feel? Was it when you were 3, 5, 12, 22? At some point in your life, you were taught that it wasn't okay for you to feel anymore. And think about this. How many times have you been mocked? Have you been mocked for expressing your feelings, for talking about your feelings? And it's when that mockery happens that we don't want to share anymore, right? How many times have you been told that your emotions were too much, like they were overbearing? Whoa, we can't handle that, right? And then what happens is underneath it all, behind it all, you start to feel guilty. You start to feel shameful. And what does that make you want to do next time? The next time you want to express feelings and emotions. You want to tell somebody you love them. You want to tell somebody that you're sad. You want to tell somebody that you're angry. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because you've learned now that it's not okay. And so instead of letting the emotions and the feelings out, what do? You find a way to hide or suppress them. For some of you, it's working out at the gym. For some of you, it's drinking. For some of you, it's drugs or alcohol or pornography. Other women. But you're going to find a way to suppress the feelings that need to get out because you were told that they weren't okay. And then life eventually becomes gray, becomes ugly, becomes without emotion. And you just start to go through the motions. Wake up, go to work, come back, go to sleep. And this is where your business and you ultimately on the inside slowly start to die. So my question to you is, what if you gave yourself permission? What if you gave yourself permission to feel again, to be real again, to be raw again? What if there was no right or wrong when it came to feelings? What if it was just what you were feeling? I'm not saying you make decisions based off of your feelings, but you allowed yourself to feel again. When's the last time that you allowed yourself to do that? See, you still have this story inside of your head that you can't. That if I tell my wife how I really feel about her, she's going to leave me. That if I tell people who are working with me that I don't like working with them and that I'm frustrated with them, that they're all going to leave me. That my business is going to die if I'm not honest with my clients about not wanting to work with them because they don't pay me. But ultimately, the biggest thing that you're scared of is ending up alone. Alone, misunderstood, nobody gets you, and nobody cares about you. But the truth is that the facts will set you free. The truth is that the facts about your life set you free. Your willingness to be raw and honest become a multiplier in your life. It doesn't mean that you have to be a dick. It doesn't mean that you have to be mean. But you have to be willing to express those emotions. You can't keep them bottled up inside anymore. So that leads us to today's assignment. In a 2-minute video or less, in your group, you're going to share this, or the answers to this question, or these questions. The first one is, do you suppress or share your feelings? If you suppress them, what feelings have you been suppressing? And when you do share your feelings, what do you feel? Do you feel shame? Do you feel guilt? So share your answers to these 3 questions inside of the group. 2-minute video or less. You know what time it is. It's time to get after it. 3, 2, 1. Off you go.